All right, it looks like I am live, so let me move my little self on over to YouTube so I can see the things the way you see. I can't talk the words. Words is bad right now. I was up till 6 o'clock this morning stuffing. I got so much stuff done, but I still have a huge pile of stuff that I need to get done. So even when I make good progress, somebody walks by and goes, "Have you done anything?" And I'm like, "Oh." It's kind of it's a little bit defeating, but it is what it is. It's always messier
It is
before
what it
it's
is.
actually clean. And I just yelled at myself. That's exciting. Hey Carla, how you doing? I almost forgot I said I was going to go live this weekend. I was just puttering away doing little bits of things. And then I went, I said I was going to go live. Yes, these are the gutted ones. So I'm going to pick out some. This is my Patreon project. Hold on. I need. Oh, the ice foo is serious in this cup. Hold on. I tried the cotton candy one. Hold on. And it was better than I thought it was going to be. But I knew it wasn't going to be enough for this. So he went out and got a Fuji apple one. This and the banana coconut or the pineapple coconut are my two favorites most. But I also kind of dig that cream, orange cream one. It's like a pop up, one of those push up pops. When we were kids, good to get them for the. I know most kids got other stuff, but that's what I was allowed to get. Okay, have a drink. So, this is my Patreon project. This is to make up for the last 3 months of not a Happy Mail you didn't get because I'm a bad person. So I'm going to make single signature journals with a little goodie pack. This is for a different thing. I just love this cover. Words. I love words. You know how I am. But I have these, and then whatever doesn't go to Patreon is going to go in my shop, and I'll keep a couple of them for myself because obviously now I have a ridiculous amount of Cliff Notes, and I will buy them every time I see them. The bummer on the guts is, except for these 3 in the back, I had a bad batch. Yeah, I left it in the thing too long, and it can get a really funky smell. Did you like it? Yes, I'm glad you liked it. It tastes exactly like, to me, like taking a big old bite out of a crisp, cold Fuji apple, and I am down with that. So all the guts from these had to go in the trash. I was heartbroken. There was some really cool stuff in that batch. And I was like, but you can't sell people stinky paper. It's just not going to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13. Now I have to go look at how many Patreons I think I have 10 Patreons. I have 9 or 10 Patreons. So I'll have 3 left, which is not too bad. So I might keep all 3, or I might keep 1 and put, one in the shop. I can't choose all the covers out of this because, can you imagine me sending, oh gosh, well, I don't want to say who my patrons are in case they don't want people to know. But there are a couple of people. This is not going to be the kind of cover they want. You got a baker's dozen. Nice. Oh, I got a baker's dozen. Yeah. I love the size of these. I think these will be fun little, the pages are going to be thin, but you can turn it this way to write in it. This is from Miss Moore's classroom. This one is from Miss Moore's classroom. Oh, that's funny. I didn't look. A bunch of these are from Miss Moore. Miss Moore must have retired. That's so sad. Look, these are all from the same classroom. The first ones I bought. I didn't notice that. And somebody named Cliff Highglass read all of these because he put his name in there. So yeah, I thought I would choose some covers because they're skinnier. But I just thought this would be a real fun. I think we've outed you a long time ago, Carla. You're a Patreon. But I have a couple of people that are a little girlier. They like the frou-frou kind of stuff. So I've got these butterflies, or I may go with something floral for them. But I figured for probably about 8 of them, I could do the sci-fi because I love the sci-fi. And then this tea-dyed stuff was just sitting with this. So this will probably go in the journal in some way. Plus I want to do some gray paper with this, a little aquamarine. But I'll base the guts based on the cover instead of the other way around. So let's start pulling out. Let's see if we can find the extra pieces first. Because I know there's some extra pieces in here. And that way, I found this. This is what made me go, oh, I love that for a big old cover. How fun is that? I forgot how much fun this book is. So I'm going to set that aside so I don't actually try and use those small images. But I think I had a couple more where there were some smaller pieces. Or maybe I'm just down to the 2. I just don't want small pieces falling out of me later where I could have saved the time of cutting that out. Okay. No, it looks like maybe that's the only 2. Oh, wait. Nope. There's some in the back here. Yeah. Woo! Okay. So I thought maybe you guys would like to come along and see how my brain works. Yeah, I've got a little bit of gray in my personal stash. Depending on the color that the actual artwork is. So I'm going to need some clips. We'll get some paper clips so I can clip the tags to the covers. So I don't lose stuff. There's my big messy. I need to order clips again. I need to order owl clips. Oh, I do have to. How many of these do I have? I got to show you something I bought, Carla. Is there anybody else in the room? It's just you. Hey, Rebecca. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I'm like crazy hyper focused on this. I got so excited that I found this book again. That's how messy my room was. Just as it could. Oh, I'm on Top Chat too. Oh, dork. How you doing, Miss Rebecca? Krabby's in the house. Hey, lovely. Jacqueline, how are you doing? And she's got a howdy. She's got her cowboy hat on. Groovy. Okay. I need to see if I have 3 more of those in here. Hold the phone. We're going on a side trip. I bought this panel, this fabric panel. And, I'm not a good, and yes, this is how I store things. I'm not a good judge of size. It probably makes most men happy. I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't know how big. Oh, I found it. I love this. Okay. I'm thinking no. I'm so sad. There's only 1. Dang it. I don't even have any other push pins in here. This is sad. Ugh. Now I need push pins. Oh, 2. 2. I can hang it by the top. But it's going to go on the wall beside my workspace here. Okay, and what I actually came in here for was actually a handful of these owl clips. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like Spazzy, the crafty crack squirrel over here. Okay. This is kind of an analogy for my whole life right here. This pile of shit. And that's what happens in my life. So we need at least 13 clips. So that should be at least 13 clips there. I dropped something on the floor. There's the button. I can't see it right now. I'm looking for stuff on the floor. It's really dark in here. Oh, I found it. There's a clip. Thank God there's no other push pins in here since we just threw everything on the floor. Okay, let's close that. So it doesn't. Oh, there's stuff in the lid too. Okay. And that's my organization level. Here, we'll put them in here. In this little condiment container that I saved for just such an occasion. Okay. Let's see. You're awesome. Yay. Are you a Patreon? Yes, I think you are. I can go over and look. I think you're at like the $5 level or something like that, Rebecca. PT. I don't do as much Patreon stuff as I should, and I'm so sorry. But making these journals is kind of my apology gift for being a shitty Patreon person. I'm sorry. I'm working on getting better. So it looks like I have 9 Patreons. I used to have more, but I ran them off. Let's see. No, don't do that. Stop. Stop doing stuff. Oof, no, don't do that either. Let's see. Oh, why are you such a pain in the tushy? Let's look here. Okay. I had 10, but looks like somebody bailed on me, which is okay. I'm not for everybody. I know that. And I have been very bad. Yes, there you are. You are at the $10 level, Rebecca, which, where'd my thing go? So you're going to get a journal. Are you okay with the sci-fi fantasy cover, or do you have some other preference you'd like me to work with there? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm choosing covers. She's kind of awesome. So it's boobies. So, oh, and I was going to show you that panel. Where did I put the panel? It was in a bag. And I, hold the phone. I got to think about this for a second. I put it in a safe place. That's how I roll. I was going to hang it up today, though. So, I didn't put it too. Oh, there it is. It's the start of my creepy cute art wall. Oh, thank you so much, Rebecca. But ooh, it was 4 then 10. Now it's a dozen. Nice. You're okay with sci-fi? I don't mind doing something else. It's just I really love these images, and I love to get them on some journals. So I know this is silly, buying this. I'm sure it's supposed to be for like a blanket or something. But, and I don't even know how I'm going to get all this on here. Hold on. So I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen. It's a big Frankenstein head, and there's like mathing on the sides. So there's this I don't know if there's any way I can, I'll get the Etsy listing on my tablet and show you but it's this color green is was one of my favorites. It's got like all the greens I love. And then it fades down into a dark green, but let me pull it up. I want to hang it on this wall over here, and that's going to be the start of my creepy cute, trying to take a better approach to not being locationally where I'd like to be. So I'm just trying to be happier where I am. I'm reading a book on kindness. And so I'm just trying to be kinder to myself and I have a generally shitty opinion of people overall, not you guys specifically, but and it really affects my outlook on life. So I'm trying to be kinder. And I'm also trying to just be happier in general, Who doesn't want to be happy? But I'll bring this up in just a second. Hey, Candy, how you doing? Why am I not always signed in? Are you really going to make me do this? Nope, that's not the right email. Clear. Oh, you're really gonna, yeah, that's the one right there. I haven't been on here on the tablet in a little while. I made it mad. Here we go. What's on here today? Favoriting fabric like a lunatic. Here it is. So here he is right here. That's what the overall panel looks like. It's all in greens, even though this looks black down here. It's just a really dark green. That's about my speed. And I like that it has mathing on it, you know. I love the expression on his face. So he's the start of my creepy cute artwork wall. I have a few other pieces from that one artist that I've shown you guys. But, okay, so we're choosing... We're going to do 8 because I'm going to save 4 for people who are not into sci-fi and probably don't want a sci-fi journal. It's just going to be mostly paper, a few, like a little bit of washi tape, a little bit of stamping and stenciling. I'm going to leave the embellishing up to you guys, and I'll send some goodies along with it. So let's start with what we've got out here already. Obviously, I'm going to cover this with something else. I just want to make sure the images fit. So one of them will definitely be her. I think that's a little smaller than I'd like. I think I'd like them to be mostly this size, but that is a possibility. And then there's her, which we would have to cut that down a little bit. And I don't know that I want to. I think I might not. I think these two will set aside. We could cut her down. Okay, so let's think about that for a little bit. All right, so we have potentially 2 to start. Ooh, how fun, Carla. We all saw what a lunatic I was about the horror covers posters. So we're looking for a certain size image, not too small, not too big. So we're looking for stuff roughly about this size. So let's just keep this in mind, unless we see something that we just have to have. I always fire a big gun with my boobs out. How about you guys? Is that how you like to roll? If you see something that really catches your eye, let me know. Do 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 do. That's kind of in the right size range. Okay, let's set that aside for. But I think somebody might want that Asian girl on the other side, because I did say I would look for some people, some of the Asian images to send out. The movies help with the recoil. You'd wind up with bruises, though, wouldn't you think? Some bruising going on right there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That's a little bit bigger than we need. I like the cheesecake pose, though. That's kind of fun. I wonder if that would fit on the cover. It might. Should we cut? Maybe. Let's try cutting this one down. She just seems kind of fun. Okay, so we'll work with that one. So we'll set that one aside for the cutting down. I like the little robots. Maybe I could do 2 robots layered on the front. Let's see what's. Oh no, I like him. We got he's a keeper. Let me put him in my. I need that for later pile. Yeah, I'm not really into Asian stuff. I know, like, I think Rosemary's a fan. And a couple other ladies, they're really, really into it. And it just leaves me flat. I think that's probably why I never really got into anime. I like the eyes on her. First pass. So I think this one would work. I think this would work. We'd have to cut it down a little bit, but that's a possibility. Right? Oh my gosh. Or jumping up on you. Ozzy does that every now and then when I go to let them outside. And I'm like, stop it. That barely covers her tushy. But she would fit on a journal. So that's a possibility, right? Unless there's something fabulous on the... Oh, I like the robot girls. I think she would be a fun cover, maybe. Do you think that's too dark? Let's start with that and see if we choose some of that. Oh, Coley gave you a black eye? Well, check those out. I don't know who would actually want a robot cover, though. I don't want to foist something on people that they don't want. Why did you send me this? Let's see. Ooh, I like her, but I think I'd have to cut her wings, and I don't want to, yeah. I don't want to cut the wings off on that. We'll save that for a different sized journal. And she's got 4 arms. That's exciting. Okay, what about... Most of her would fit on a cover. That might be fun. Aw, now Carla looks like the kitty gave, like they were kung fu fighting and the cat won. Ooh. Now I love these. That guy's fun. I don't know how many of my Patreons would like that though. Okay. But that's definitely in the save it for later pile. Sure. I like that too, but I think the part of the cross would get cut off. Yeah, the ends of the cross would get cut off on that. Okay. Oh, that's going to cut off right at her crotch. That's awkward. Okay, what about just a tushy in your face? Bikini Eaters from Mars. Oh my God. That has to be a cover. Unless there's... Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's got to be a cover. And I don't think she'll fit. Otherwise, that would be fun. Yeah, no, because you won't be able to... Some of these artists have a weird sense of humor. I love him. But that's fun, too. I think these are all supposed to be Alice in Wonderland themed. That's a possibility right there. Oops, what'd I do? Oh, there it is. Okay. He's fun, but not without all the little extra guys, right? Because he would mostly fit on a cover. But then you'd miss out on the little guys. And you wouldn't get him off his tail either, except for the one. Okay. Let's go over here. I love that he's a mechanized dude with his arm in a sling. Ooh, check you guys out. We'd have to cut off his wings. At least part of them. We'd lose his swords. You wouldn't get the skulls, which is part of the... So how was your guys' weekend? Ooh, what about her? Maybe. She is barely wearing any clothes. This naked booty. Oh, I love that she's got a kind of a clown. Oh, she's like an articulated marionette doll. She's kind of creepy. I like her. But if I do that, I don't know. What do you think, Carla? You get the articulated arm and knee. You'd only lose a little bit of her feathers, but I think that is a super cover. Unless there's something equally fantastic on the back. Nope, I can do without that. What do you think? I really like her. I think that could be a go. Naked booty. Oh, you guys can't see some of this, can you? Okay, hold on. I'm just flipping through here and you can't even see. Why do you guys never say anything? I'm just babbling away. And you're like, whatever. Okay. Oh, she's kind of fun. There's a little bit of glare, huh? I like her. She could. We lose her feet, but I don't think that's a big loss. Let's see what else is in. Oh, that's going to be a big cover on a Queen of Hearts. I think I need to refresh this. I'm refreshing. Well, that's an interesting, not really my style, but somebody might like that. But you lose her hat, which I think would take away from some of the impact. Should we do one kind of anime girl? What's on the back? I think that would be okay. All right, now it's refreshed. You can see up her skirt. And she's taking photocopies of her butt. I think I like her as maybe one of the covers. You'd have to keep the full effect for her. Boobies. Oh, that's kind of cool. What about that? How much of that would we lose? Do we get in most of... Where's the thing? Ooh, that could definitely be a cover, and those are great colors. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think that's one of the artists. And then we just have weird feet and bombs. Let's see. There's one that seems like it's made for Texas. It's got a big old gun. Okay. And I could get her and I think still get, I really like him for something else. But I think we can get both on this one. Well, her butt's just right there, isn't it? I like that. I am easily amused. But you'd miss. Oh, wait. I could get the horrified face of the one girl in there. But it'd have to get in the no eating and drinking sign. Nope, it wouldn't work because you need like this whole section right here. Look at her horns. Wouldn't be able to get it all. I like that. Oh, and there's a fortune card reader. They're kind of boho ones. Ooh, look at her tentacles. Oh, that's a hard choice. She's got tentacles, but it's on the back of this one. Oof, we'll put that in the later pile. I think I'd like to put that on something just a little bit wider to capture more of this. Carla. Boutte. You love the blue guy. Blue. Blue. Oh, I love him. But we'd have to cut off some part of him, the ear or the... That's for a different book. Ooh, that's creepy, huh? I should make a creepy one for... Oh, she's awesome. But I'd have to cut off the part where she's holding the sword. And I don't want to do that. Oh, she's awesome. She could work. Ooh, that's a good one too. I don't know who would want a journal like out of my I'm thinking about Patreons here, so I'm like, some of these are awesome covers, but I don't know about Patreon. People are gonna like that. Like I know Tanya will like some of the creepier ones because she's a creepy girl like me. Hey Donna, how you doing? I think that's a possibility, depending on what's on the back. Well, could go either way on that one, huh? Oh, choices. I think I would go with the wrapped girl. I think that is a possibility. Okay. Oh, I love that. That's probably one of the few anime ones that I would, but I want to use it on something where you can get the full effect of the spider. Okay. So did anybody see an image in here that I didn't choose that you thought, hey, that one really needs to be a cover? I love the green lady too, but it's a choice between the green lady and the wrapped lady, and I really like this. But she's all, because I love the moon, and I love the way her skirt curls up like it's a separate thing. This is a hard choice. That's a hard choice, man. Okay. So we're going to do 8 of these. We're going to choose 8. And then the other 4 will be other stuff. And I just turned on my scale. There's bad glare. Okay. This is the pile we drew from. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the glare was quite so bad. Okay, so these are the ones. Not that one. I don't know why that's in there. Oh, because the Bikini Eater Schmuck. So let's pull this up. So, all right. So we need 8. I want to do her. Okay, so now we need the cutter. And for anybody who's watching, if you're waiting for Rosemary to go live, she just went live, and the title was Echo Dyed Paper. So if you need to be there, I understand. And how are you doing today, Janice? Can we get it scanned? No, I can't because it's for my business. I cannot scan these. They're not out of copyright. This is people's artwork in a printed book. It's not like I own the originals or anything. I would not feel comfortable scanning them. Although I might for that one, just to that's a terrible thing to say, right? All right, so that's a thing. That's one. And I would definitely want her. I want the little silver lady. So we'll put that aside for later. Well, these are for my Patreon, so it's this kind of artwork's not for everybody. I know not everybody likes it. I'm going to do some that are butterflies or nature stuff because definitely not everybody is into this kind of thing. It's a book full of various CG. All the artists, or there are several artists appear many times in the book, but it's this book. It's called The World's Most Beautiful CG Characters, Exotic 4, printed by Ballistic. So it's a compilation of a lot of different CGI fantasy themed artwork. So, yeah. But that doesn't mean I can photocopy them and then sell the books with photocopies on them. Yeah, I think I really like her. Obviously, these will be covered in something else. I'm just doing this for size so that it's not just one artist's work. This is a bunch of artists in one book. Okay, so I think I definitely want to use her. So let's start here and see. I know that her ass is probably not going to make it into the book. But let's start first by cutting her completely out. Well, that could be used for layering somewhere else, though. Okay. So let's see how this is working. Well, I might actually, if I cut off the top, I can get the whole thing in there. How about them apples? Let's see how that fits. Oops, hold on. Yeah, I agree. They don't need to have their asses hanging out everywhere, but in this case, it is what it is. And it's just meant to be fun and light. It's not like, you know. Okay. So the rabbit can't go on this one because I have designs for the rabbit. I want him on something else for me. Otherwise, I would totally do it. Or if I could make copies of this, I would totally put the rabbit on one. Because look at how serious he is. He's made of awesome. But then I didn't make the art, and the book was, reasonably inexpensive. If you price this book on Amazon and stuff, it's a couple $100s. But I picked it up and I took it apart before I realized that it was worth some money. And so I'm just going with that. I guess it's old enough that, and it was a limited run, that for people who are into this, it's worth something. But I just thought it would make fun covers. A little something different than what you normally see. You know, I love all the vintage and the lacy and the frou-frou. I love seeing what people make. I also enjoy things that are different. I just thought this would be fun. It's a little small, but I just love her expression with him. She's supposed to be, it's an Alice themed kind of thing for those couple pages. Yeah. To be fair, in this book, they really sexualized the men as well. A lot of them were very scantily clad. But I wonder... No, it won't work with the layering unless I could cut off some of this maybe. And maybe just a bit right there. Wait, I don't know if that's even. Let's see, because I don't want to cut off any of his tail. Well, that could work. So that might be a cover right there, those two together. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we were going to use her because I feel like she's a little sassy. And the problem is a lot of these CGI animators are men. So the artwork is highly sexualized. I think there was a picture somewhere in the book of all the artists. And largely it was like, you know, men in their mid-20s to mid-30s. See, where do we need to cut this off at? Because her feet are not going to fit on the whole thing. So right about there. That's too bad. Okay. There we go. Okay. Save the rest of that for later. All right, let's see what do we want to do next. Let's see how many images we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 3 more. So we have to choose wisely. I want to do Carla, do you know which one in here you might want? Like, I want to make sure I get one that you like in there. I just wanted it to be light and fun. I don't want to have a discussion really about this is an issue. It's a big issue in society, but this was just meant to be a fun, light live stream. So, Carla, if you have one, if you're still here, I don't know if Carla's still here. She might be over at Pink Poodles. I know Pink Poodles is having a thing. I may have to, this one is one I may actually have to make a copy for so I can have, that would be for myself, but I think more people would find that appealing. It would be, I know, but pick one so I know which one is yours. Or do you just want me to surprise you? I really like her. Do you really like the green girl? I could do the green girl. I did want to get this girl's face because I think they're, you know, enough people like the. So where does this need to be cut at? I'm looking at right along there. Right along there. All right, Carla. It's like when you ask somebody what they want for dinner. I don't know. Food. The age-old dilemma. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? All right. I will pick something that I think you will find fun. Because that's how I roll. Okay. Right about there. And there. So we need a little bit above that. And she will take up almost the, oh, I need to trim that on one side a little bit. Let's trim it on this side then. Just maybe a 1/4 inch. Let's see now. Yes, that's better. I like a little bit bigger edge around that. There we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 2 more. Choose wisely. Okay, we'll do the green girl. And I think I want her as mine. This one is the one I'm going to keep, I think. So we'll do those 2. So we need to measure again, and I want as much of her. I need at least her hand, so we'll cut off a little bit of the wings. I want that whole horn in there because we're going to cut a little bit of the other one off. So there, there, and there. Okay. And we'll do her next. I may need to cut that down just a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to. I want to keep the hand on there if I can. So I like how she's articulated. That's kind of a statement in itself. It's a little bit bigger, so I need to cut off of this side some. And a little bit from here. She's going to come right up to the edge there, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think she might be mine. And then we'll do the green girl. Let's see. I'm kind of torn. I've got so many on image. I could make all 13 out of this book easily. Okay. Put those up there. It's not like there's not going to be more Seagull Signature Journey journals in the future. Okay. So we definitely want the whole moon in there. So it would be silly. I'm a little bummed about the bottom of the dress, but inside the line because we do need to have a little border around that. And then so much. I'm going to keep the piece of the dress though. I can use that in my collage work as part of a background. And I'll know where it's from, so it will be like a little inside thing. Okay, so that needs to cut a little bit more from the bottom. Not quite the amount of border I'd like to have. So maybe right there. All right, I think that's good. We'll probably round the corners on these, but there's our 8 covers. So let's start. We went for. We're going to pin the covers on. It's not like it matters which book because they're all going to be covered, but that way I'm not constantly counting and being like, which one goes where? Oh my gosh. Everybody's posting videos. This is the little animal one where it's going to have 2. These will be nice and reinforced because they're a little lightweight right now. Okay, let's see how many of this. If this is 8. See if I can count right. Do I have any math skills? No, I have no math skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 8. And then we'll have 5 others because there were 13, right? So we could, where'd the rest of them go? 1, 2, 4. So we could do one more sci-fi cover, or let's just do 5 of the. Okay. So I don't know that I want to do totally 5 butterflies. So let me grab another thing. I think I have a flower calendar over here. We could do some floral stuff. Let's see. Roses. All right. Okay. You could slay a shaved ice. Oh, Rebecca, is that the one you want? I'm going to do some flowers and other stuff, but Rebecca, you're a Patreon. You're welcome to choose a cover if you like. If there's one in particular that really grabs you, except for the articulated lady, because I really want that one for me. But I would give it to you. If you really, really like it, I'm down. Janice, it's not a problem. I just trying to keep it light today. I agree. The hypersexualization in most artwork is ridiculous and it needs to stop. So I don't disagree with you at all. And I'm not trying to drive you away, Janice. Not at all. Your opinion is most definitely welcome. I don't want you to feel unwelcome here, or that because I do agree with you by and large. I think it's silly that men can be fully dressed and they're not really sexualized, but every female character is in skin tight clothes or outfits that amount to a bikini. 100%. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'm sorry if I offended you. I did not mean to. Okay, so for the remaining 5, we have butterflies and flowers. So I actually kind of like this cover right in here. Let's see. Nope, it's just the cover. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use the cover for one of these. And I don't think it matters which way I turn it. So let's do that. I really like this roses thing going on here. Oh, it's right there. I think I actually, I'm still gonna use the cover because it's a little bit thicker, even though it's kind of glossier. All right, so let's start with this. And I like it that way. All right, so let's pick, where do we want it? I think kind of like that big rose up there. Or do I want to, I think maybe right there, right on the edge of that. It's still gonna, yeah. So let's do that. Oops, I moved it a little bit. And then I will definitely keep these pieces to use on something else. Okay. Still a little bit more. Okay. So aside from Carla, who was assaulted by the cat this weekend, does anybody do anything fun or accomplish something they really wanted to this weekend? Like maybe I got a bunch of stuff cleaned in my room. I got some stuff packaged. I list some new stuff in the store. Stuff you guys have seen in sales, but that I had extra of. Put some stuff in this. I'm going to put some more stuff in the store tonight. I'm very excited. I packaged up some stuff already for my next sale. All right, so let's see. Okay, that needs to be shaved down just a little bit. I think on this side. And maybe a little down here. Just a smidge. Or did you just chill and enjoy? Just do your regular everyday stuff. That's nothing wrong with that either. All right. So there's a cover. So we'll let's put a little pin right on there. Okay. Oops. Now let's see about a couple of butterflies. Let's see if there's anything in here we just cannot live without. Okay. I was very busy. I was in Garagelandia for a lot of it. And it's good to be getting things done. I think that's why I'm on it, because for a long time I just didn't feel like I was getting anything done, or I actually wasn't getting anything done. And it's a little bit kind of like that one. Okay, so that one. Okay. I think that could be a thing. I want to go see that Suicide Squad one. Oh my gosh. I saw an ad for it today. It looks amazing. Let's see. I love the flower in this, but I need to cut the hole off it. And it would cut, so. And I love it's got kind of the creepy eyes. So. I think we'll do 2 butterflies. Ooh, that's not a bad one. I think we'll do 2 butterflies and 3 flowers. That way there are some choices. All right, so let's put those up there. Let's trim these down and get them pinned on there. I need to cut the little holes off the top at least. They'll need to be trimmed down on one side because they are a little too wide. We'll decide based on. I like the petal reach over here, so I think we'll cut a little bit, just a tiny smidge off each side. And because that's the torn edge, we'll trim that a little bit as well. Just to smooth it out a little bit. Hopefully that will be, oh, we really don't lose that much of that petal. Nope, we're going to need to cut that just a little bit more. Ooh. Oh, I made it crooked somehow. That is crooked at the top. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's pin that. Did you watch anything in particular or just kind of on a binge fest? do the same thing over here. Let's hopefully get it straight this time. I'm going to cut some off here. And a little bit off here. Let's see how that's fitting for size. Here we go. That'll work, except I need to trim the bottom a little bit. That's where it gets torn in half. So there's a little bit from the page it was attached to. All right, 2 left, so we need 2 flower pictures. Let's see. I have 2 calendars. This one has roses as well. That might actually, I know a lot of people like roses. So we could maybe just do like 1 big rose. Or not, I don't know. Let's see what else is in here. What else is in the book? Oh, that's kind of nice. That's a possibility. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, look at that purple rose. There's no, but I could do that. Okay, that purple rose is definitely a possibility. Oh, you guys aren't even seeing that. I'm sorry. All right, let me go back over here. It's totally off the screen for you. I like this one, so this is definitely a possibility. The sunflower, I think it might be too big, though, to get the full, because you just get the middle. So that could be for a larger journal. But I also very much like these purple ones. There's a number of ways to do this. I think probably from this corner up here, because you're gonna get like 3. I think that's nice. I think that's nice right there. I think that's gonna be one for sure, one of the 2. So let's set that right there. Oh, that's pretty. That one right there. Okay, that's a possibility. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. I think that might definitely be it, but let's look at the other one more time. What did I do with the other calendar? This one, I think. So let's pull that out to the side. And then let's make sure the actual pictures are going to show up over here. We already did the roses. Tulips. Oh, or the daisy is nice. Okay. I think I prefer the orange one though. Okay, so anybody have an opinion? It's the last one's between this white flower and this orangey flower right down here. I think both are fun. So it's between this flower and that flower. Oh my gosh, I bet, Rebecca. Oh, that's my least favorite. I love to go and look for the school supplies because you find things like the composition books, and I can never find the Oxford binder paper though. Ugh. I wish they sold it in more stores because it's always on sale, but you can't find it like in the Walmarts and stuff. It's usually Mead, and the lines on the Mead bleed. You like this one right here? The orangey one? Hey, how's your day going, Candy? How you feeling? But I try to go like late at night if I'm going to go and look at the school supplies and stuff, because I know parents are in there and they're flustered and they're frustrated and they might have 3 or 4 school lists that they're trying to work from. I just try and avoid it altogether. I can't even imagine what you went through. At least you weren't in the kids' shoe department. I hope. I don't know what size your feet are, but I'm leaning towards the orange, although I really like this one too, but I'm kind of leaning towards this. I think we'll go with this one. And you'll be happy to know I have 9 Patreons, and I need my brain. I don't know how many. And if I look at my brain, I don't want to show it off to just anybody, though. I just want to count the numbers. That's right. Let's see. I also have 2 prepaid subscribers, and both of those people, although Rebecca is both, so but she'll only get $1. So Candy, you'll be receiving 1 also. So if you have a preference, let me know. Like if something really struck your fancy. I think I want, we'll go like right there. That way we'll still have the other flowers we can use for other things. And okay. So let's start by cutting the whole thing off. We want it to be a little bit, there we go. So we'll put this whole piece, see, that can be used for something else. That'll make a nice something. I love the Dollar Tree calendars because they're just so, let's cut a little bit off the bottom there. You can get a bunch of different kinds. And it's just fun, lightweight paper, you know. You have to be careful with the glue, though, because it'll wrinkle. I'm not super opposed to wrinkles, though, so. Here we go. And we'll cut a little bit below that. Let's see how that's looking. Carla, you know, I people as little as possible, but I love to go thrift shopping. You know, I love to go out with elves and go to the thrift stores and whatnot. I think we're going to cut off this just a little bit from this side here because we need a little bit more of a border right there. I hate cutting off the petals. Okay. I think that's good. So I can use a plainer paper for these ones that it's going to cover most. And then I'll try and get something that coordinates with the smaller ones. So, oh, and I forgot to do the purple. The purple. I am in love with this. So we're going to, let me just cut off a little bit straight off the edge, because that is the ripped edge and I want that to be clean. So right about there. Nice clean edge. And then we're just going to take it from this corner, which means we'll need to cut quite a bit off this one side here. Oops. And a little bit off the bottom too. Okay. So let's start right here. We need to cut off enough so that it's got a border on both sides. So let's start with right there. And then I have all the rest of that beautiful purpleness. And I need a pretty good chunk off bottom. Let's see. There we go. I like that. It'll need a little title or something, you know, give it a little more interest, but that's all of ours. Oops, I did something again. I'm always doing something. Pushing a button or tapping on something. Are you with me? I like online shopping and peopling as little as possible. And then if I have a choice, I try not to go out when it's gonna, like on a Saturday. Like I'll occasionally go to a Goodwill on a Saturday because that's when the sale is. But I try not to time mine to be there when most people are going to be there. So how fun is that? So these are our covers. We did 3. Let's get all 3 flowers. We did 3 flowers with an emphasis on roses. 2 butterflies. Let me move that out of the way. 2 butterflies. And then we did our anime girls. There you go. That's about the size of it, isn't it? Even if I can order like I get my coffee filters that I dye from Walmart and the tea that I dye with from Walmart, and I do it's a $35 order to get your shipping for free. And I order so that I don't have to go to the store and pick it up. Yeah, the grocery store is a little harder unless you want to pay for delivery. And then sometimes they wind up substituting your stuff out. And I like picking out my own vegetables and stuff. But, you know, Mike actually does most of that. Mike is a super good hubby to Els. He does most of the food errands. So what do you guys think? A little bit of fun? Are you guys ready for me to go away? I know not. You guys are probably double dipping because there's other stuff on. So otherwise we have to think of something else to do because I picked the covers now. I could go through some, I could do the super exciting job of going through some scrapbook paper to see if I can find what I want to use on the covers. Yes, I can dye with out-of-date coffee because it's not for human consumption. What happens is the coffee gets bitter, I think, or it loses its flavor potency, but the color of the coffee is still going to be the same. Sure, if you want to send it on, I'm happy to experiment with it. And if it's a little off, I can add a little bit of, I have a dye called Nutmeg. It's a powder. I can add in a little bit of that. Carla's like, ooh, more. Okay, I need a brief potty break because I didn't go before I came in here. I can harvest a magazine, or I can do something with my travel journal because I haven't done anything since the last thing I did on here. Or I can pick out scrapbook paper for these. You guys can type it in. I'll be right back. Give me just like a minute and a half. I shall return. Oh, ow. Okay, I'm back. And I'm throwing stuff all over the floor. Oh. Okay. Here I am. I'm going to sit down. Okay. And I'm turning around towards my thing. Okay. Ooh, candy. If you want to, you are more than welcome to. I love doilies. There weren't any in the spring and early summer packs because people were like, oh, so many doilies for a while. So I switched over to like index cards and flashcards. But fall is coming, and I love doilies for fall colors. So if you're willing to send them, I am 100% willing to take them from you. Doilies are awesome. Aw, thank you, Candy. You're so sweet. You guys are all very sweet. And I didn't mean to run Janice out of the room. I feel terrible. I'm a horrible human being. Okay, so I need to move a couple of things down here. So I can get to some things. Every time I move something, I find something else. I'm like, I need to dye that. It's my mummy thing. I need to make this too. I want to make one of those little movie box journals. I love this movie. It's so bad, but it's so good. Oh, I need to finish reading that. This is what happens. Stuff gets put on top of other stuff. I'm like, oh, there's that. That might be good. Hey, I found a whole stash of purple stuff. Sweet. All right. Come to me. Oh my God. Found my rice paper. It was good to go online today. I found stuff. Let's see. Got some collage stuff. Well, let's start with whatever this is. Man, I hit the jackpot. You have to get some pants to get glad in. And, you know, I've been such a downer of a person lately. Like, I've been in my little pity pool for too long. And I just want to keep things light and fun. But that said, I do completely agree with her 100%. Let's see. Because some of these just need like a plain background. This is brown. So maybe for this one. Let's see. Some of them just need to be a basic background that doesn't need to have a lot of movement. So I think this will cover the whole outside of this. Let me check. If I need a challenge. Nope, yeah. Yep, just barely. Okay. So this goes with this. These things go together now. Look at that. We're making progress already. One down. There's 12 to go. Let's see. And then there's this. This is kind of interesting. Okay, wait. I think I can. Which one did I see? Should have gone with one of those robot ones, huh? No. What if I did like this part? Like this. And then I put her on the cover. I kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to use this one. That's the one, baby. I think some of these are going to be harder than others, but don't make it harder than it needs to be. so I think that's all out of here that I want. I don't think any of the rest of this. This is like cardstock L's gave me. It's not like throwaway, but it's not super, super. Oh, that's interesting. Probably not for this. That's a little grungy, but I don't know that any of the rest of these really need a brown background. But, I can find a use for almost anything because as a background layer, most of this would be interesting with the right stuff added to it, Then the foundation is cheap. And get in there. Okay, it's not going to go right there. Done a bad thing. I took some stuff out of the box. Now the box is like, you're not getting it back in there. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is calendar pages. But I thought maybe I could turn into covers. Okay. I'm trying to upcycle more things. So I thought I would tea dye those and see if I can start with them as the background of cover. All right, let's see what's back here. What kind of scrap paper? Maybe. Okay. Oh, that's Christmassy. That's for belly bands. That's a big fat no. That is a nopity nope. All right, that means we have to go to the side. So I got this little guillotine thing, and I was so excited. And then I used it, and then I was really not very happy because it doesn't do what they say it will do. Oh, I got a Christy Biddleston Happy Meal under here I keep forgetting about. I should box that up tonight along with the thing I have for Curly. Finally get that to her. Okay. So I don't know what to do with that because it doesn't work right. It pisses me off. And the blade keeps falling out. So I don't recommend that. This is Grays. So I think we might have some success in here. I'll turn it this way. Let's see. Okay. I think maybe I like that. No, this is not going to work on the flowers and butterflies, obviously. Let's set those aside for the moment. I don't know where, though. Space is at a premium at the moment. Okay, so I think I want to go with this gray background for this one. Let's see. Let's just, I don't know why I needed to slide that under there. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. So we'll go with that for now. I can always change my mind if I find something I like better. Because it might also go with something that's got a little blue and purple in it. We'll see. So far, I'm liking it. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 of these. So, see, that's nice and dark gray. Do I want to do gray on gray? Let's see. That's a possibility for this one. So let's mark that spot. Polka dotty stripes, flowers. Oh, not that. No. Maybe something where like you have her, because you could even do it like that, where she's like, it could also go where it's like that at the bottom, and she's kind of resting on it. Okay, I think I like this one. we have left? Nothing that I think is actually going to go with the gray background. So I think we can give up the ghost on this one. Now, there might be something in this Delilah pad that we can use with the butterflies and the... So let's spread out my flowers over here. See what we come up with. Oh, she might have gone with the gray background. Actually, I kind of like her with this pastel-y thing. Because this takes up most of the cover. So it would just be like little peeking around stuff. And it's got the cherry blossoms. So I might actually cut it up a little bit more so we get, I think I definitely like this with this. Yes. It's working in my brain. All right. That was unexpected. Okay, so let me get the colors cut up here so I can see what I'm looking at. Where's the other butterfly? The other butterfly's not showing. Okay, okay. I say okay a lot. I do. I'll put those up there. I like polka dotties, but that doesn't really go with any of them. I think we don't want to put flowers on flowers. What about this? With this butterfly. That could be a thing. All right, let's think about that. That might be a thing. Oops, don't fall over. Don't just give up. We haven't tried everything yet. We have not tried everything. Oh, I love this, but I don't think it's gonna go necessarily. Love that. I have this thing about some shades of green. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out that one yellow piece. Although I'm not completely in love with the idea, for now it's a workable idea in case I don't find something better that I like better. Okay. So I love the Delilah pad. It's one of my favorite color box pads. I know a lot of people don't like color box, but there are a couple of pads that I really dig. Oh, here we go. Wow, I got all there's stuff stuck to it. Now I have to use that in a collage. Okay. Oh, that flower keeps trying to give up on life. All right, so now we've got. Ooh, I like that. What about that with her? Or hold on. Ooh, possibilities. Hold on. What about that with her? No, she's too red for that. Okay, I got excited for a second. Hold the phone. Although she might look good on that. Okay, I think that's a possibility. Let's keep that in mind. Like right off the bat, because I'm excited. I could have done. Ooh, I like that. I know what I bought. I bought this for belly bands, and I think I'm going to wind up using a bit of it in other projects because some of this is very fun. It does smell a little funky though. It has that I've been sealed up for a while paper smell. It's not awful, but it's a little different. That's too animal printy for me. Not into the lines there. That's interesting. Yeah. Ooh, oh, that could be. Let's see what's left here. That's not going to go with the green girl, but nope. But I don't like that. And it doesn't really go with any of the flowers. Which one? This one over here? Which girl? A or B? It's kind of a, yeah, it's pink with, I think it could be a light maroon. Which one? Oh, that's not bad either. Okay. Let me know which girl you meant if you think of it. Okay. Let me go with that first one. We're gonna hit into some other. Now we're hitting into orange. Orange. I don't think I want any polka dots. Although, what do we got going on over here? A. Okay. Yeah. I think that may be the one I go with. I don't think that's not the right color for that. I think I'm missing a butterfly. No, I only did 2 butterflies. Wait, where's the other butterfly? I've lost the butterfly. Let me see what I got going on in here. Oh, I already picked one for the other butterfly. Let me put that on top, though, because I wasn't completely sold on that paper. Okay. Gotta keep trying stuff, you know? All right, so let's get back to the thing. That's probably not going to be a color on anything, I don't think. Let me just flip through real quick. Well, maybe. That could be a thing. Down here, well, it's got like little cells and stuff that looks like a paint pour that somebody blowtorched with the Floetrol. I think I like this with this. I think that might be a thing. I reserve the right to change my mind, but that may be the one. Might be the one. Okay. Ooh, now we're getting funky. All right, let's see. No, don't. Stay there. Okay, so I've got 2 girls and 2, but the green doesn't. This green doesn't really go with any of that. Ooh, ooh. I think I like this. I think that's a yes. I could just get a little something. Oops. I've lost my thing. Hold on. I think I closed my own window. Okay. Hold phone. It somehow bounced away from my own stream. Oh, there it is. Yay! Ooh, this is fun too. Definitely not the green girl, but now we're getting more interesting. Nah, but I do like that a lot. Okay. That's definitely going to be used in a future project. That's why I said I looked at some of these and now they can never, ever be a belly band because I fell in love with it. Let's see. Do we not have any? Let's use that already. Looks nice, but not for those. It's jungly. Oh, wait. I gotta go back. We have this green girl too. Hold on. Let's get back to the beginning. That could be a thing. That's maybe a thing. But not any. So this is a maybe. That's a maybe. This pad is called, it's from the Paper Studio, Eclectic Remix. And I got it when it was, when they do those sales. I like the 180 sheet pads because they're paperweight. And I love the paperweight for backgrounds when I'm going to layer stuff over actual cardstock weight paper. That's all I'm saying. All right. So, ooh. What do you think, Carla? I think that might be the one. I could trim her down just a smidge more on either side and a little bit more at the bottom. That could be awesome. So these are what the two I'm going between right now for her. So let's continue on our merry way. Let's put her right there. Now we're gonna put this girl right here, even though she's not the one. We love this. Hey, Francis, how are you? Oh my gosh. Now that's a little too dark, but I just pulled it out of the spot. So that's definitely going to be used in the future. Ooh, some of these are so fun, but ones like this, not necessarily. I'll probably wind up as a belly band. You're doing good? Yay. Are you having a day off today? Let's see. Oh, there's that. Well, the other two better for that one. Okay, now we're getting into something I might be able to use for the purple roses. Nope. Ooh, I don't have anything blue, but look at that. That is nice. I've had this for a little while. I think I bought it in the spring. Okay. No to that. Let's see. Keep an eye on my purple. This is what I'm looking for right now while I'm in the purples. I'm looking for this purple. Something to go with this purple roses. No, don't fall over. Stop falling over. You're making it hard. For me to keep an eye on the colors and flip the book. You, butterfly, are the most disagreeable of all. Yay! Working on a journal. Not that you had to work, but that you're working on a journal. I think that's exciting. What kind of journal you're working on? I'm a nosy Nelly. We're going to have to turn forward now. I was kind of hoping for something a little... I think that's going to be the one for this one. There's not much of an edge, but it'll give the back some interest at least. Let's see. What else was in here? Nope, then we hit blue. Okay. So we'll pull this one for now. Maybe we'll find something better in a different pad, but at least we've made some progress. Now I need to go back to the green. Oh, travel one for a guy. Nice. Do you do commissions or are you making a present, a prezi? So this is where we were at. And then there was one slightly before this. Oh, was the one slightly after this? Hold on. I'm confused. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So these are the choices for the green girl. I think I'm leaning towards this one. I like this because there's a little bit of yellow in it, which kind of goes with the gold on her costume. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. All right, so she is taken care of. I love that paper. So we are going to go with, I got a couple out of this one because I want this paper for her. For this little cheeky girl right here. Yes, yes, yes. Now, let me just take a spin through here for the blue. No. I've got these two to do. These are my two that I'm searching for. I feel like this butterfly is going to be difficult. I did think about going with something green because the main part of the background is just a generalized green background. But that's not really a match. Oh, that might work. It's not my favorite though. I do wonder though. I used that for the other one, huh? Not quite. Oh, I think that's a yes. I think that's a yes on that one. Just matchy-matchy enough. Ah, that's the one I picked. Good call, Carla. Good call. All right, so we only have one left. Where to go? The green butterfly one. I lost it. Somewhere in this book, I think. Here it is. So I'm thinking that might work. I don't know. We may have to go with a different picture on this because I'm not finding anything I like. Let's go back to the sci-fi. Let's go back to that and see if we still have some images we can use. Maybe we'll pick one of these that's already. Okay. Let's see. Something that's already cut down, probably. Get her creepy girl today. Let's see. And we had her. Okay. Sorry, give me a second, ladies. And then we had her too. All right, I think I'm going to trade the butterfly in for her. And then we'll look at some background papers for that. Which one, Francis? The one with the spear or the creepy little one. So I think we might go with that over the butterfly, just because I'm having a lot of trouble matching that. So that's what we'd be looking at right there. That she's got horns and a nice the spear. I think I should go with the spear. She'd probably look good on a cover. Okay, we'll save her for later. Where'd my paper cutter go? Oh, it's underneath. It's underneath the thing. Okay. Woof. Okay, we gotta trim some edges off here. Did you have an overall good rest of your weekend, Francis, or were you working all this weekend? Okay, where do I really want this to be? Right about in there, I think. I'll keep that little bit of sky. I might be able to use that as a layer on something. All right. So now we just need to find her a matching background. Ooh, oops, sorry. So let's see. Let's put her right there. And what colors do we think might? Let me just spin through here. See if there's anything that screams out at me. She's definitely not in the pink zone. All right, let's go the other way now. Let's see what else we have going on in here. Oh, she might be going in some of this darker stuff back here. That might look good. All right, let's think about it. Not really flowers. Now we're getting a little too light for that. Blue. No. We might go back to that gray book, though. The gray one had some good. Not green. Okay, let's try the gray one. Oh, Francis, you are such a good person. You do the sweetest things. Okay. So, let's see about her. She needs something kind of grungy. Not polka dotty. For sure not polka dotty. Probably not flowers either. Let's see. I think I like this darker gray better for her. Not the words. Still think I like that darker one. I think it's this one. I know having a stroke and having to relearn stuff sucks balls. Okay. So we did it. So I'll pull these out and we'll look at what we chose and see if we really like it. All right. Oof. Yeah, I really like that one bad. Okay. So this is for our roses. For our cheeky girl. for our little green girl. Then we've got our purple roses. Our red flower, or our orangey flower. This is for our yellow. I think we're going to use, have this probably on the back. And then I'll try and get it so that, but I think I just, because I like the grid background, I'll definitely have to paint this cover with gesso. This is the one that's going to be mine, our articulated marionette girl. Here is our Asian Flair girl. I'm going to try and get the one with the cherry blossom in it onto part of it. This is our, let's see if I can push some of this up a little bit. I don't have much room at the top. But this is our silver robot-y girl. Our kind of magic-y girl. And then this is our animal two-tone. This is going to go. So I just wanted a basic brown. It's got like a little texture to it. But she's Alice, and that's, I don't know. These are from an Alice-themed little set inside the book. But that's our picks. Anybody absolutely thinks something doesn't go with any of this, because that may be our final versions. I have more scrapbook paper, but a lot of it's packed away. And I need to unpack it and find homes for it as I go. For the time being, while I am getting some things worked out. But the kindness book is really helping me get a different perspective on and just not taking things quite so seriously. You know, having a little fun in life. Sometimes it's important to just change your perspective a little bit and have a little fun. I think I like it. On the lighter ones, we'll gesso the fronts. I'll reinforce the covers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the insides. I'm thinking, not sure what I'm thinking yet, but it should be fun. We could do painted insides, I guess. Painty insides, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? How you doing? How's your weekend? I hope you are having a good one. I know it's about to end, unless you don't work a traditional work week. Leslie, did your last name start with a G? I know it's Leslie Casey on here, but are you also Leslie with a G? You work a traditional, so you're about to go back to work. I work almost every day because I work for myself, and I'm trying to make it a more profitable, lucrative thing. I'm trying to expand my product lines, trying to get back into journal making. I've been out of it for such a long time. And I was never very secure in it, but I sure do love doing it. These are, okay, I just wanted to make sure, because you're a Patreon, one of these is going to be yours, lovely lady. If you have a preference, let me know. If you don't care, if you just want a random choice, let me know. Or if you would prefer the butterfly or the flowers over the sci-fi, you know. And if you don't want to say in the stream, if you guys just don't want to say in the stream, you can message me or you can email me. My email's always in the down box unless I completely forget to put it in there. But I did today. I'm pretty happy with what we've got done. I have the stuff to reinforce. So the next step would be I'm going to start painting the covers. And it's going to be a a little bit of stamping inside, a little bit of stenciling. It's going to be tea dyed, a little bit of colored paper to match the stuff. But if you guys have a preference at all, the only one that's not up for grabs, unless you really, really like it and you make your case, just steal it away from me. Because if you really like it and you give me a good reason, I'd probably be willing to give it up. But this one is for me, barring unforeseen circumstances. I just love her to death. But I'll go through them one more time. So that one's mine. Then we got Purple Roses. We've got our liquid robot lady, our Asian girl, and I'm going to try and get this the cherry blossoms in with her. This is our Alice one with her little friends. Greens are your favorite. And we've got our flower. This green girl, I think, is Carla, but we'll see. She said she didn't care. She liked it. She liked them all. Then we've got our sassy girl, our roses, and our spear girl. And then whatever doesn't go out to people in between Patreon and my prepaid subscriptions, this is my big thank you. I have not done enough this year for my Patreon. So, oops. There you go, Carla. Also, for people who were ever mods in my group, there are no mods right now. If you'd like your mod status back, please let me know, because I had some people insinuating again that I have people as mods who don't want to be mods, and I just got tired of dealing with it, so I took everybody's mod status away. Okay, you like Spear Girl? Perfect. So let me write that down, though, because my brain will be later. I'll be like, what did she say? Okay, I got a list. Here we go. And if you're a Patreon or you have a prepaid subscription, not a invoicey thing, but an actual, you paid me at the beginning of the year for a 6-month or a year subscription, those people, this is a thank you to them, because Patreons are supposed to be receiving Happy Mail on a more regular basis, and have been absolutely terrible. And you guys are such dolls that I wanted to undertake this project as a thank you. You would definitely like Boo Panties. I like you to have them, but I wasn't sure, and I don't want to force anybody to be a moderator. I don't want anybody to think they have an obligation. So, but I only want people to moderate who are going to also be helpful. If you're going to approve some messages for all the very stupid reasons that YouTube decides that they need to be approved before they get posted, for occasionally thumping a troll, I'm putting in like an email address or a website every now and then. That's really what I'm looking for. If you just want to come in and you're a collector of Blue Panties, that's a you problem, not a me problem. I can't have 15 people with Blue Panties just because they like to have them. And that's not, I know a lot of people, it's fun for them to collect them, but I'm not doing that anymore. But I don't get much in the way of trolls now. Blue girl. I put an extra I in there. Yeah. She's a blue girl. Spirit Girl for Leslie. All right. But yeah. I think I know who the roses are going to. Both roses. I think I've got someone picked out for that. You are very helpful, Carla. And you also try to break our brain on a regular basis, which I truly appreciate. That Jello one really knocked me for a loop. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was, I didn't want to say it and then you'd be like, that's not me. Then I feel like a jackass because I offered something. I was almost 99% sure it was you. So thank you for that. I didn't mean to make you have to go update something, but so you're definitely down for Spear Girl. And I'll try and coordinate the papers with what's inside. It's going to be a lot of tea dyed. It's my own products for the most part. Because I'm trying to make more things with my own stuff. And then a little goodie pack will come with it. And nice. Yes, she says please and thank you. And she hardly ever says the F word, At least not in chat. But we're good if you want to say the F word. Because I say fuck all the time. Yeah, I thought these were a fun size to get rolling with doing things for my Patreons a little bit more often. So, yay. All right, I think I've run out of things to tell you. I have a new batch to start in the garage. I have a new batch ready to be laid out. And I am dyeing some super fun fabric right now. You love your Amy paper. She's got a lot of Amy papers. I hope you're using those because we're coming up. So since there are a couple of Patreons and a couple of people in here who have prepaid subscriptions, you all know I'm way behind. I'm working on Coral right now, which was the May color of the month, followed by Shades of Green. So we have June, July, and August to make up. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to knock out Black and Graveyard Dirt and a couple other things while also trying to work on the back. So Patreons will get caught up. And I've extended everybody who had a prepaid subscription 2 months beyond for the delays. So if you had a 6-month subscription, which I think was almost, I only have like 3. So I think that was everybody in that block. Your subscription would have ended in July, at the end of July. So you would have got these colors, the Coral, Shades of Green, Royal Blue, Hot Pink, Orange, the Graveyard Dirt, and the Cocoa. And then, so if you absolutely want those in that order, let me know, because you may receive some, but you also then, I extended it 2 months, so you would have gone through September. So, and that's for both packs. Just as a thank you for putting up with my slow, ridiculous ass. But I am getting there. I've gotten faster at it. I've put in some new, hey, Popo and Betty, how you guys doing? You black. It's coming up. So I'm going to kind of move some of the colors around to stay seasonal, because the other colors, the hot pink, the royal blue, the green, they're going to be working anytime. But if I wait too long, I'm going to miss the seasonality of the stuff that people are going to want for fall. If somebody is completely opposed to that, please let me know. I always want your feedback. I always want you to let me know. If something seems really stupid to you, don't be afraid to say, that's really stupid, Amy. And you can say it in the box, or you could email me a message, you're stupid, don't do this thing. So, yeah, so Rebecca and Darla, and there's one other lady who has a prepaid subscription. And I've taken them out of the shop for right now because I'm behind. But as soon as I'm caught up, I'll put the subscriptions available back in the store. I'm not trying to punish anyone or withhold anything. While I'm behind, I don't feel comfortable starting any new subscriptions. Right. And those are people have been asking about them. So I really want to get them out. Now I am leaving on Wednesday this week for 3 days. We're going Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're either going down to Phoenix, or we're going up into Utah to Salt Lake, possibly into Southern California, but it's looking like one of the first 2 options. We're going to get in the car, and I'm going to we're going to stand out in front of the car, and Elsa's going to spin me in a circle, and whatever way I point, that's where we're going. You love all the papers, whatever color. So I'm trying to keep up with what I had planned, but also what's seasonally appropriate, so you guys can if you're working on a Halloween project or a fall journal or a grateful journal, that you're going to have colors you actually want to use for that are the fall colors and getting into winter. I have a gray pack, which isn't on the list here as a thing, but I need gray paper. So of course I'll do a whole batch. Yes, it is a scavenger. It's a full-on scavenger trip. She's feeling the juju, the you need to shop. My her Shop-a-Dex is calling out to her. So somewhere out there are some wonderful finds that we need to discover. So I'll be stopping my dye batches on Wednesday, and I won't start again until Saturday. And there's always kind of a 2-day gap. But what I'm pushing for is to get the black, brown, apple green, and gray all out this month, along with the shades of green. So Amy's going to be a busy girl. Every time I go live, I'm probably going to have multicolored hands. So I'm really, really pushing because I want to do the right things for you guys. Um, but also limited funds. So I need to buy in, like I'm out of wet wax deli paper and what else am I need more file folders. So I have this budget thing going on, which is why I'm starting to do more journals, because if I can get that into my store, that could be a little bit more income where I can get the paper and things I want. And I need to spend, I think, another, it's like 160 on dye for colors coming up. But I'm super, super excited about all of this. So I hope you guys are excited too. And I'm going to let you guys go so I can go start the next coral batch, because I'll have most of it done. I think I still have one batch that I'll have to do when I get home. But by the time Wednesday rolls around, I should have all of the existing stuff ironed, where I just need to put in that last batch. As it comes out, I can iron it as each, 80 pieces comes off the rack. I know, if I just had like $500 to blow it out, but I don't have that. So I'm doing it in little pieces, but it's fun. Yes, thank you so much, ladies. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I wish you great joy and happiness. Scavenger goodies coming up from Els, and who knows what I'll find, but I'm on a tiny budget, so my finds will not be as fabulous as her finds, but I love the act of scavengering, of going out and seeing what's out there and going, ooh, look at that. How silly is that? Look at that dress. We were in a thrift store the other day, and I hope I'm not offending anyone, I think maybe a drag queen passed away or gave up the lifestyle. They had all of these floor length gowns and sequined, or some older lady who went to social events, but they had a cream one with like a feathered skirt. And I would never wear something like that, but it was so striking. And it was $120, not in my size, but I was like, oh my gosh. Good night, Rebecca. Thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget, Rebecca, if you have a specific one or you don't want a sci-fi, be sure to let me know so that I get you something you can use and that you would like to have for sure. So there's that. Just seeing stuff like that sometimes is fun. I need to remember to take my camera with me, though, because I would have loved to have caught a picture of that. They had it on a dress form. It was gorgeous. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Blessings and hugs and all that crap. I love you guys lots. Bye, 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 bye. The end.